So here's what I've learned so far on my sales journey. If you don't know me, my name's George Mendoza and I'm a Aflac producer. You know, Aflac the duck commercials. I sell insurance. But for small businesses, it's more of an act of saving money and retaining good employees and not going bankrupt, essentially. It also has a competitive edge because why would I work for McDonald's when I could work for Tam's Chinese Cuisine and they offer like dental and vision? Anyways, I want to tell you how I scheduled an appointment with a business owner, and we're actually going to run the appointment tomorrow. More on that later. The frequency that you'll get, and this is a number, this is a consistent number, is 1641. This means for every 16 doors that you go to, you go to a door, you ask for the owner, do your pitch, you will actually get to meet the owner 4 times out of 16. And then for every 4 owners that you meet, you'll be able to schedule an appointment or get the interest of 1. So you can look at that as a 25% chance on both ends. And then the other statistic is that 1 in 4 appointments will end up in a yes. Keep in mind, this is for insurance. I don't believe that 1 in 4 part. I think that's just for beginners because it's really a 50-50. It's a yes or a no. And that's where your sales skills will really carry you and bring you results. How do you actually go in and talk to the business owner or even ask for them? Like, what do you say? Because they won't always be at the front counter, believe me. And the person at the front counter sometimes gives you a little whiplash. Like, they give you some shit, I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna say like, oh, who are you? What do you want? Why are you here? You have to know how to deal with these things. Essentially, for the gatekeeper, is what we call this person, you want to keep it as generic as possible. Here's what I say. I walk in, I say, hey, excuse me, I'm trying to contact the owner. Do you know if they're in? Then they basically say, oh yeah, he's not in right now. You'll get that a lot. Most common. He's not in right now. What exactly did you want? Well, I'm just trying to contact them and schedule a 20-minute meeting next week. Just to run some ideas by them. Notice how I didn't say shit about fuck right there. I literally didn't tell them anything about what I do. But just trust me on this, they're not going to have the balls to persist and ask you again. But here's the trick. You want to control the conversation. You want to keep the frame of control. And you do that by ending everything you say in a question. So instead of saying what I just said, you say, oh, I'm just trying to schedule a 20-minute meeting with them. Do you have any way I could contact them, like a business card or something? And you could say like something, like they're a human, they're not a robot. Your script does not have to be perfect, and it's not going to be the same every time. Then they'll say, oh yeah, I actually don't have any business cards, but I can jot down some information for them if you want. And then you just write down your phone number, your name. They'll often have a business card, or if you ask, they will tell you like what time he's usually in, or if he's not usually in, they'll tell you like how to contact him because they know they're an employee. But that's only 75% of the time. Inevitably, you're going to run into the 1 in 4 chance that the business owner is actually there, or maybe the person you asked is the business owner. These cases aren't different. You're just talking to a human, so don't overcomplicate it. Here's what you say. You do a reason because. Here's what that means. You say, hey, I'm George. What was your name? Boom, boom, now you're introduced. Now here's the reason because. The reason I'm here is to schedule 20 minutes with you sometime next week because I've been working with some businesses here in the area and we've been able to help them with, and then you name some pain points. We've been able to help them out with rising cost, attracting and keeping good employees, workers, comp, whatever it is you do, put it there. That's a pain point because you have to gain their interest somehow. Then you say, and I thought we could help you out too. So would you be free Wednesday morning or Friday afternoon to have a meeting? And at the end, it would be totally up to you if you want to move on with us or not. So there's a couple of things I did there. First thing is that I assumed the sale. This is when you ask them a question like they already said yes. Notice how I didn't ask if they were free for it. I just said, oh, are you free Monday or Wednesday? That makes it a little harder for them to deny you, but you will still get denied, so don't worry about that. They got you there. And the second thing I did was drop the rope, drop the tension. I essentially said, it's up to you if you want to say yes to us or not. Like, it's no big deal if you don't. Don't worry about it. Here's what you got to remember. People do not like denying people. Let me give you an example. When the homeless guy at the liquor store asks you if you have any spare change, you feel bad saying no. Because you know you got $2 in your pocket and you just don't want to pull it out. So you feel bad for it. It's the same concept here. You're not being manipulative because if they really don't want to say yes, then they will just say no. And that will happen 75% of the time. That's why it's about volume. So the reason because is essential. Maybe you're a plumber. The reason I'm here is because I'm working with some other people here in the area and I thought I could help you out as well. If you want to schedule an appointment and see if we'd be a fit then we could do Wednesday morning or Friday afternoon. if that works for you. That's literally it. And one last golden nugget here. The reason you want to say Wednesday morning or Friday afternoon or whatever day, whatever time, and you don't want to admit that your calendar is completely empty is because it gives you value. People respect others who have booked calendars. A busy man is a respected man because he's doing shit, he's getting shit done. He's actually a valuable contributing member of society. It's just something we biologically respect for some reason. And I just told you that reason. So that's how I actually scheduled my appointment with the actual business owner. I'll let you know how the actual presentation goes and if he actually says yes or no. But that's how you get in. That's how you get your foot in the door. That's how you schedule that appointment. Any video requests, comment them right down below. And if you learned something valuable, make sure to subscribe and share the word. See you in the next one.